Hey, fifth graders, we are about to work on prepositional phrases. We're on lesson 7. We'll be looking at pages 21 and 22. Okay, so let's just read through this first part here and discuss this a little bit about prepositions and prepositional phrases. A preposition is a word that shows how other words in a sentence are related. Words such as, and you see these written in italics, so here's some examples: about, by, in, of, on, to, and under are prepositions. Now that's not all of them, but that is some examples of some, okay? All right. It says a prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or pronoun, okay? Nouns, person, place, or thing, okay? The noun or pronoun is called the object of the preposition. So let's read this sentence. It says, the emperor penguins of Antarctica spend winter on the open ice. So do you see the word of there? And you see America, that is your prepositional phrase, of Antarctica. Of is your preposition and Antarctica is your object. That's the noun or pronoun, okay? Then it says spend winter, and then you have another prepositional phrase, on the open ice. On is your preposition. Ice is the object of the preposition, okay? All right. A preposition tells us about the relationship between the object of the preposition and another word in the sentence. So let's look at these sentences. It says, emperor penguins swim under the ice when they hunt. The prepositional phrase is under the ice. Under is the preposition. Ice is the object of the preposition, okay? Under tells us about the relationship between ice and the verb swim, okay? It tells us where those penguins swim. Where do they swim? Under the ice, okay? Now let's look at the next sentence. I recently saw a movie about these amazing penguins. You look, about these amazing penguins, that's our prepositional phrase. About is our preposition, and penguins is the object of the preposition. All right? The preposition about tells about the relationship between penguins and the noun movie. So, last part there tells us that a prepositional phrase sometimes tells how, when, where, or what kind in the sentences. You just read the prepositional phrase under the ice tells where the penguins swim. The prepositional phrase about these amazing penguins tells what kind of movie it was. Good job. All right, so let's go through numbers 1 through 5 together, okay? It tells us to underline the prepositional phrase in each sentence and circle the preposition. Then draw an arrow from the object of the preposition to the word that it relates to. So let me do number 1 for you, okay? Emperor penguins breed in the winter. Okay, my prepositional phrase is in the winter, and that relates to the word breed. So I would draw an arrow over to breed. All right, let's do number 2 together. Female emperor penguins lay eggs on the ice. What is my prepositional phrase? On the ice. Right. And it relates to the word lay. It tells where they lay them to at. Very good. All right. Let's do 3 together, and then I'm going to let you do one on your own, okay? Males watch the eggs while the females travel to the sea. To the sea is our prepositional phrase, and it relates to the word travel because it tells where they travel. Good. All right, so I'm going to let you do number 4 by yourself. I'm going to read it. The warmth of the male's feathers protects the eggs. All right, what was your prepositional phrase? Of the male's feathers is correct, and what word does it relate to? Warmth. That's correct, so draw your arrow over to warmth. All right, do number 5. It says the females return and provide food for the little chicks. All right, so what is your prepositional phrase? For the little chicks, and what word does it relate to? Food. It tells who that food is for. Very good. All right, let's move on to 22. This will be your independent practice. This will be what you will need to have your parents email to me or send to me on Dojo so I can let your teachers know that you're doing your work, okay? All right, so I'm going to read it. If you want to pause and answer while we're doing this, you can. Or if you want to go back and do it later, that's however you want to do it. I will just give you your choices. I'm going to keep moving, but you can pause after each question if you want, okay? All right, for numbers 1 through 3, choose a prepositional phrase in each sentence. Number 1, emperor penguins can be found on only one continent. So you're finding your prepositional phrase, okay? Choose from C, only one continent, or D, on only one continent. Number 2, Antarctica's winter begins in late March, which is the prepositional phrase C, in late March, or D, begins in late March. Number 3, there are 17 types of penguins and the emperor penguin is the largest. What is your prepositional phrase? A, of penguins, or B, and the emperor penguin? All right, for numbers 4 and 5, you're going to answer the question. Number 4, read this sentence. Most animals move to a warmer place each winter, but emperor penguins do not. What is the purpose of the underlined preposition? C, to connect two phrases about winter, or D, to show a relationship between move and place. And number 5, read this sentence. The feathers of the penguin keep out cold air and water. What is the purpose of the underlined preposition? A, to connect feathers with cold, or B, to show a relationship between feathers and penguin. All right. So you guys have a good rest of the day. Be sure your parents send me this paper either via email or through Dojo so I can be sure to let your teacher know that you are completing your work. All right? All right. We'll see you for the next lesson. Bye.